Movie review number 1397 is Smurfs. Smurfs, the 2025 version, is a 2025 movie directed by Chris Miller. This movie has Paramount Animation and Domain Entertainment. This might be the second movie that Domain Entertainment is in a movie with Paramount after Nova King, I believe anyway. And the Smurfs movie, the new one, is based on the comic book of the same name by the artist Pale. This is also a reboot of the live action Smurfs movies and the other Smurfs movies that Sony did from 2011 to 2017. So this movie I saw on August 2nd, 2025 at RJ Cinema in Eastgate, Ohio. And it features the Smurfs, who are little blue creatures. They live in Smurfville Village, and they are happy, and they each have a different job, like Grouchy or um, Sound Effects Smurfs, Papa Smurf, and Smurfette. And each Smurf is happy. Well, maybe not Grouchy, but each Smurf is happy that they have their own thing. But there is a no-name Smurf who wants to find his own thing and what to call himself. Well, he tries several things, and that doesn't exactly work out well. But then he gets some sort of magic, and he inadvertently causes the wizards, Wassermel and Gargamel, to kidnap Papa Smurf. Uh-oh. So, when the evil wizards Wassermel and Gargamel take Papa Smurf, the Smurfs embark on a mission to the real world to save him. So once again, just like the 2011 and 2013 Smurfs movies, the Smurfs are going to the real world. But they actually don't really interact with the humans this time, unlike 2011 2013 movies. But when they get to the real world, they get some help from some new friends, including Papa Smurf's brother. And they must discover what defines their destiny to save the universe. So you probably know about Gargamel, who you've seen from the other movies. But Wassermel was different. Wassermel and Gargamel are brothers, and I've never seen Wassermel before. But anyway, I would say Wassermel might be the more villainous of the two, at least in this movie. But anyway, I like how the Smurfs are banding together to save Papa Smurf, including Papa Smurf's brother. And along the way, No Name Smurf, who gets advice from Smurfette and other Smurfs, realizes that he may have a thing for himself after all. So I thought it was a pretty good movie. I would say, in my opinion, I like the other live action movies better, but I really like this movie as well. This movie, it has a special message, trying to figure out how to belong with others, trying to find your place in the world, and realizing that you do matter. You are special, and just because you are different, that doesn't mean you're not special. You are special. And No Name Smurf eventually realizes that from the beginning to the end of the movie. So, this movie has Rihanna voicing Smurfette, who is a sole female Smurf in Smurf Village. James Corden portrays No Name Smurf. John Goodman voices Papa Smurf, who is the leader of the Smurfs. Nick Offerman portrays Ken, who is Papa's brother. J.P. Korat voices both Gargamel and Razamel, and they are brothers. Dan Levi portrays Jor, who is Gargamel and Razamel's henchman. Amy Sedaris voices Jonty, a book. Natasha Ranoni portrays Mama Poot, who is the widow of the Snooner Poots. Sandra Oh voices Mossy Smurf, who is Ken's daughter. Jimmy Kimmel portrays Tardigrade. Octavia Spencer portrays Asmodeus, who is an intergalactic evil wizard. Nick Kroll portrays Chronobard, who is another intergalactic evil wizard. And Hannah Ranahan voices Jezebeth, another intergalactic evil wizard. Alice Winter portrays Hefty Smurf. Maya Oatstein portrays Fanny Smurf. Kurt Russell portrays Juan, who is Ken and Papa's brother. Yeah, they have a third brother, Juan. Solo Mary Dunia portrays Brainy Smurf. Hugo Miller portrays Clumsy Smurf. Chris Miller voices Grouchy Smurf. Billy Ward portrays Woolly Smurf. Marsha Miller voices a turtle. Special X portrays Soundeffect Smurf. And Chris Pye Nursery portrays Way Back Dale Smurf and Prior Smurf. So, originally, Paramount and Nickelodeon movies were going to co-produce this movie, but it was just Paramount Animation at the end, along with Domain Entertainment. But like I said, I thought it was a pretty good movie. It's a fun, family-friendly movie about trying to find yourself and the Smurfs teaming up to save the beloved Rita, Papa Smurf. And they also figure out more about Papa Smurf's wife. After all, they had no idea that he had a brother, or two brothers for that matter. Pretty interesting. Now, there's also another thing. If you don't see the movie, or if you already have in videos, you might get something before the movie. I'm not talking about trailers or anything. I'm talking about a SpongeBob short. Yes, you heard me correctly. A SpongeBob short that I believe was made in 2015 that was never released until now. It's called Order Up. It's about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. 2 hours. I mean, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So it's not really too long, but it's about SpongeBob making orders, and he is not exactly he's irritating Squidward a little bit to the point where Squidward goes insane. That's all I'm going to say about it, but it's a funny short. You guys really liked it. Now, I haven't heard too much good reviews for this new Smurfs movie, but I still thought it was pretty good. I like the live action and animated sequences, along with the messages in this film. It's pretty good. So that's my movie review of Smurfs, the 2025 version, Precinct 2 for next movie review. Alright, goodbye.